Hi guys, welcome back to yet another video. My name is Martin, filming this in my storage unit today, and what I do on this channel is I show off 4 books from random and I end on a key issue. It's usually like a first appearance or just something quirky, but this is an old DC first appearance, and I'm very happy to have it. First comic I'm going to show today though is Infinity Man and the Forever People issue 1 from the well, it's not actually issue 1, it's the Future's End one shot, and it's a lenticular, and we have what's this we have American Dad on the back, and he's looking a little bit lenticulated, and don't know how well you can see, especially with the plastic sleeve, but it's a hologram cover. So I was not exactly familiar with Infinity Man and the Forever People. I just got this as part of a lot, and it's an interesting read. It's kind of a time loop story where they're trying to break out of a cycle. I'm sure we can all relate to that. But yeah, it's an interesting read nonetheless. Um, I, I've gone on record in saying that the New 52 was not my favorite era for DC. Now, the next issue I have is Night Terror's Shazam issue 2. This was it was fun in that if you're a Mary Marvel fan, it is fun. But the Night Terrors crossover, for the most part, was just a complete and utter waste of time. So, I got something in my eye. So we had the Dawn of DC relaunch, which brought some of the fun back to DC, especially like Green Arrow and Green Lantern and Shazam. And then we had 2 issues, and then the third issue we had a stop, and everything changed to Night Terrors, and it was like they put the brakes on, and it was a little bit disappointing, uh, especially for the most part. But I think the creators did the best they could with what they had to work with. And yeah, if you're a fan of Shazam, and you're especially a fan of Mary Marvel, uh, this is kind of worth picking up. Now, the next issue I have for you, I think this is the last issue. It's Tales from Nottingham. So it's all about um, Maid Marian and Robin Hood, to a lesser extent about Robin Hood, but it's a spin off of the Nottingham series from Mad Cave. And this was interesting, but the Nottingham series especially was really good. That was top notch. So this is kind of like periphery stories, and it's kind of hit or miss. I did get the whole series though, because I pre-ordered it. I'm glad I did, because it was an interesting read. It was just something a little bit different. Now, the key issue for this video, and I'm going to bring it up again because I like doing this. It's Showcase issue 75 from DC. It's the first appearance of Hawk and Dove. I've gone on record. I am a fan of Hawk and Dove. I don't have their first series, like the full run of their first series. I do have the Rob Liefeld miniseries, but then every subsequent series that's come out after the 90s series, I do have. And I do think that there's an extreme amount of stories you can tell with Hawk and Dove. I had this idea that you can get Hawk and Dove, and you can get Cloak and Dagger, and you can swap the two. So Hawk and Dove can go to the Marvel universe, and Cloak and Dagger can come to the DC universe, and that can be a catalyst for another Marvel versus DC storyline. This is just my idea. This is something I would like to see. I would like to see another uh, uh, I wouldn't say line wide crossover, but I would like to see another event occurrence where Marvel and DC get together and they show off all their characters, and they show off why these characters are so beloved. You did it with DC versus Marvel to a lesser extent. but the pinnacle was JLA versus the Avengers. Was it JLA? Well, I think it was just called JLA Avengers. It was by Kurt Busiek and George Perez, and it was an absolute. It was sensational. I just loved everything about it. I think Marvel and DC, if they pull their finger out and they put a lot of love into it, I think they could do something similar. But again, that is just my opinion. Please let me know your opinion down below in the comments. I would very much appreciate it. I want to thank all the people who regularly comment, especially Royville. Royville, you've just started commenting on my videos, and if you want to see a really good channel, go to Royville's channel. I'll see if I can tag him into this video. But yeah, lots of fun. He's a nice guy, and he's commenting on my stuff, so I very much appreciate it. So thank you, Royville. And Mr. Akins, of course, I cannot forget Mr. Akins. You're a top bloke. Love your work, mate. All right, thanks, guys. I'll catch you at the next one. Bye.